didn't see you there. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just getting some things ready for the Meadow Park Open happening May 10th. Have you heard about it? Oh man. So let me tell you all about it. This event is going to be amazing. So first of all, we have over 90 people signed up for this event, and we're more than a week out. Like, we have 90 top-notch, great people, great competition, and I always say we can't have tournaments without people. I mean, technically you can, but they're just not near as fun. So the fact to have a full field this far out and a wait list, like, I want to thank you guys because you guys rock. So thanks for checking that out. Secondly, I don't know if you guys have been at the course lately, but that course is sweet. So I don't know if you know any people who are involved in that club, but they do a great job. So if you happen to know somebody or you see someone out there who are part of the Crossville Club, shake their hand, pat them on the back, say a great thank you because it's a great course, and I mean, it looks great. Appreciate those guys for what they do out there. Speaking of fantastic human beings, I don't know if you've been to any of our events lately, but our park team, the guys who they show up early, they stay late, they have a great attitude, they do what needs to be done to make sure that you guys have fun. Like, those guys are fantastic. I can't do it without them. So big shout out and thank you to those guys. And last but not least, I want to do a huge shout out and thank you to our good friends at MVP Disc Sports for helping sponsor this event as well as the others we're doing this season. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But they're just providing a lot of extra value and swag and prizes and things just to give away. So big shout out and thank you to those guys for stepping up and helping make our events as good as they possibly can. So, hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you're looking for a good, full, fun day of disc golf, this is going to be the place to be for sure. So we're starting as early as 7:30 in the morning for check-in. Now, that is Central Standard Time. Keep that in mind. So Crossville is on Central Time, so any times I may reference is going to be on Central Time. So we're doing check-in from 7:30 to 8:30. Now, you got to check in. If you don't check in, like, there's a good chance you might lose your spot. Like I said, we have a wait list of people who want to get in. So if they show up and you don't check in, you might lose your spot. And that's just awkward. It's no fun. So you got to check in. Also, at check-in, I don't know if you remember this or not, but when we signed up on Disc Golf Scene, there was an option for Ace Pot and CTPs. It was an additional, I think, $2 for CTPs, $3 for Ace Pot, if you want to get on that. There'll be a list of that on at the check-in. So you can check, see if your name's on there. It's like, hey, I didn't sign up then, but I want to sign up now. We can do that. But if you do get in, you have to get in before the first round starts, if you didn't get in already. You could be like, hey, man, I hit an ace the first round, but I wasn't in the Ace Pot. It's like, well, I mean, that's cool, but it's not as cool as getting money for it. So we'll have the list of people who are in for the Ace Pot and CTPs there at check-in, so you can see if your name's on it. And if you need to adjust that, we can do that. Not a big deal. So 7:30 to 8:30, we're going to start at 9 o'clock. The first round, we are doing all the long baskets with the exception of hole 12. Playing all the regular tees. I think a couple holes on the back nine have some longer tees. We're not using those this tournament. But we are going to be doing the regular tees to all the yellow baskets with the exception of hole 12. Hole 12 is up there on the rock right when you pull into the park. Like, it is a sweet hole, and we're just going to play that both rounds. So we're doing all the yellow baskets first round with the exception of hole 12. Then after that, we're going to break for lunch after the first round. So Chuck's Concessions. Some people call him the Chuck Wagon. Some call him Friar Chuck. I just call him Dad. He's my dad. He's coming up from Maryville to come provide us a lunch options on site, which is super cool. Another thing he's doing is he is putting up, if you got in on the CTPs, he's putting up a free lunch after the first round. I know. I've been playing disc golf for literally close to 20 years. And I've never seen a CTP for a free lunch. Like, this is really cool. I'm really excited about this. It's going to be hole 10, playing to the yellow basket for the first round. And if you get on CTPs and you get the CTP on hole 10, you're going to get a free lunch. How cool is that? Free lunches always taste better than a paid for. I don't know, it's weird. Forget I said that. Anyways, free lunch for CTP on hole 10. So that's really cool. So we're going to break for lunch. And then we're going to start the second round 1 hour after the last card is turned in. And the second round, we're going to play all the white baskets, all the closer baskets, all the short white baskets. If that offends you, bro, sorry. But playing all the short white baskets for the second round. So, and so basically it's like, even if you have a bad first round, like there's a lot of birdies to get the second round. So it's like if you have the lead, you got to hang on to it. You got to execute because you got people chasing you. I just thought it'd be fun. Fun layout. Try it out. Like I said, a lot of good holes out there. Course looks great. So we're going to have a good old time. So, hey, a check-in. So this is exciting. So when you check in, all amateurs are going to receive a $25 gift card to Park at Disc Golf. I know, right? $25 to pick out your own players pack. Also, like if you don't want to use this on the players pack, you want to save it up or put it towards your winnings at the end, or save it up throughout the year for something bigger, like a basket or a bag or whatever. Like these don't expire, so this is really cool. And like I said, you can combine this with your winnings at the end, keep it throughout the season. Like I said, they don't expire. They're also good on our website, which is really cool. Parkatdg.com. So check that out. That's a neat option. And for the first 50 AMs that signed up, you are also going to get an extra disc, lab second disc from MVP, just for signing up. Again, big thank you to those guys for helping us out, making this tournament as good as we can. What are the discs? I am so glad you asked. Honestly, I don't know. They sent a big mix of stuff, and I figured the best way to do it is I just put everything in a grocery bag, put each one individually in a grocery bag, and I separated them between putters, mid-rangers, and drivers. And I'm going to ask, hey, you want a putter, mid-ranger, driver? And you're going to tell me, putter. I'm going to reach over here in the putter box and give you a putter. Something fun, something neat. It's a little bit random. You may get something you've never thought about throwing before, and so that's kind of exciting. So we're going to do that again. That's at no extra charge. So it's a free disc. So nothing wrong with that. Who doesn't like a free disc? So that's exciting. That's cool. So second round, we have more CTPs. I know, right? For $2, 3 CTPs. So first round, hole 10, yellow basket for a free lunch. For the second round, again, we're playing all the short white baskets. It's offensive. Here we are. So the hole 2 is going to be an amateur only CTP for a $20 card to park it. And hole 17, again to the white basket, is going to be a CTP for all divisions. If you got in for it, of course, and it's also for another $20 gift card to Park at Disc Golf. So that's exciting. That's really cool. I'm really glad we're able to do that kind of stuff. That's good stuff. Also, I've been talking with my Park teams. Like, what are some other things we can do? Like, how can we make our events better, right? And we can only do so much on the course, but we have this. What we're going to do is during the lunch break, we're going to have set up a mini drive contest. Who can throw their mini the farthest. And when I say mini, I don't mean like those mini, like your normal standard size minis, not the little driver ones. You got to keep it fair. So we're going to have a mini drive contest with normal size minis. We have a mini long putt contest. That's going to be fun. And at the end of the conclusion, after all the payouts and everything, we're going to do a ring of fire. Just give out more prizes, more stuff to give away, more stuff for you guys, for anyone who wants to stick around and do that. So that's exciting. Real excited to do that. I'm still trying to figure out how to do a putting dunking booth. Haven't figured that one out yet, but probably not for this tournament, but maybe one in the future. But anyways, so hey, I mentioned that MVP is sponsoring the other tournaments we're doing this season. So I don't know if you've heard or not, but we are putting on the Highland Rim Chainbreaker Tour Series this year. Actually, our first one was last month in April at Roane County, and it's going to finish up in November at the Hidden Valley Open in Livingston on that Temp golf course. More information on that you can find at hrctour.com. But the way it works is you get points. So there's 7 events throughout the season. This is our second one. 7 events, and you're going to get points based on how you do at the tournament. You get points just for showing up, and you get points for every person in your division that you beat. Also, you get extra points if you win your division. So that's really cool. At the end, we're going to accumulate all these points, and we're going to give out big prizes to the winners. Baskets, bags, more gift cards to pick out your prize. And if it's like, hey, I don't really need another basket, can I, whatever. We're flexible. We're just trying to make, how can we give out big prizes to reward our players for coming out to our events? So kind of fun way to look at that. So another thing I need to let you guys know, that this is an MVP sponsored event. And since they are sponsoring the entire tour and giving us, they've gone above and beyond. And so one of their stipulations was only MVP discs can be sold on site. That might not be your thing, but also, like I said, if you get, on the gift card, these don't expire. So you can come back to another event that we're doing that's not MVP sponsored. We'll have the whole shop set up, also good on our website. We just try to be flexible. We try to make it to where everyone can have a good time. We're all just having a good time. We're all just trying to have fun out there. One thing I almost forgot to mention. The PDGA live scoring. We are going to use the live scoring. It is a sweet app. Actually, don't have to download an app. Personally, I just on my phone, I just go open up a web browser, go to pdga.com/score. It's going to ask for an access code, easy for you to say, and the access code is going to be HRCS, Highland Rim Chainbreaker Series. HRCS is the access code, and that's what we're going to use for our live scoring. It's also going to serve as your caddy book. I know, 2 birds, 1 stone. On there, it's going to have all your pars, your distances, your out of bounds, Meadow rules, anything like that might come up. So we're going to use that for your caddy book and for live scoring. We're going to have a good old time. So one last thing I want to mention is MVP. Part of their thing is they hooked us up with these sweet Highland Rim Chainbreaker Tour Series stamped discs. It's kind of hard to get a good angle on that, but these will be available for $25 as a fundraiser for the tour. All the proceeds from the sale of these discs are going to go back towards the final payout. So more prizes, more stuff to win, more stuff to let our wives know that what we do isn't a complete waste of time. So, guys, hey, I'm excited. This is going to be a good old time. Thank you guys for signing up. Thanks for being there. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see you on the 10th.